I subscribe to a gym, as I said in another video, and I also included the swimming pool. I don't like swimming. I had an accident when I was a kid and I was afraid of water, and now you can see me swimming in the ocean, you can see me swimming in the swimming pool 3 meters deep, which is like 9 feet probably deep-ish. And you would wonder why, if you don't enjoy it, why do you do it? Well, I do it because I always aim to be out of my comfort zone, at least in one little thing, in one little aspect of my life. Why is that? Because being out of the comfort zone is what brought me to become the person that I am now. Is what brought me to turn from a overweight person, nearly obese person, into a in-shape person, like I am now, and I'm 42. So what did I do? Well, at the beginning I started that I had no condition, no knowledge of what I was eating. I was only eating things that I liked as much as I liked, whenever I liked. And I started to say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to eat this thing anymore. And gradually, my whole life changed. Now it's over 2 years that I only eat what I want. Because now what I didn't want turned into what I really enjoy. I would never go back to what I was before. And I started doing it by being out of my comfort zone for every single ingredient that I replaced in my life. So if you really want to change, I believe you should be a little bit out of your comfort zone. Like, for instance, try to commit with yourself. I now just give you an example, but you should take it as an example so you can replace whatever I tell you now with whatever you do that you may try to change in order to be out of your comfort zone. So let's say you love donuts. Just promise yourself, commit to yourself and say, I'm not going to have donuts for 90 days. And I will replace donuts with something healthy, like, for instance, sliced bread. I would have 2 slices of wholemeal bread, 100% wholemeal bread, and I will not have donuts anymore for 90 days. Whatever happens, even if I don't like it, I will do it. That's how I started. I can give you an example, the peanut butter. I used to buy the peanut butter with sugar. At a certain point I said, you know what, I'm going to get rid of sugars, because sugars is the evil. So I think I mentioned it in other videos, and I will keep mentioning it in other videos as well in the future. But sugars is bad. So I took just peanuts and I grinded them and I made my own peanut butter made just out of peanuts. It's like having peanuts basically, but just you can spread them. And of course, at the beginning I disliked them, but eventually I got used to the flavor, because also there's also another involvement, is the sensibilization of our tongue with strong foods, strong flavors, which we are now used to thanks to the food industry, but it's not healthy, it's not what we were used to eat, it's not what we would eat naturally. And so by being out of my comfort zone, I've educated my tongue to become more sensible, more sensitive to flavors again. And I can feel, I can taste the flavor of everything that I eat, which is something, again, I mentioned, but I don't want to go out of topic. So if you commit yourself with making a small change for 90 days, I'm sure after these 90 days you will be so used, for instance, to have the sliced wholemeal bread instead of the donuts. Maybe you can spread you can put some honey on it, or not too much, or a little bit of marmalade, better with no sugars, no added sugars. And you can start from there. And then once you are used to that, you can change another little thing in your life. That will keep you out of your comfort zone, but also will make you change, because if you don't change your habits, as I said, you will never change. So what are you going to do now to be out of your comfort zone for 90 days?